Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey
Dan
Turner.
Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready now, Jason Hayward. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Nick Castellanos now. Off and running is Hayward. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner.
Hit high and deep out to left. Soto going back on it. Into the bleachers and gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Soto is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he struck him out.
Batting 5th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
One ball.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Eaton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Eaton is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 8. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. As he hits one on a line to left field. Soto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the
Leading
box.
off for the
That can't be fun."
The catcher,
Matt, back to
number
you.
28.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. One ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom-of-the-order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Standing in, Anibal Sanchez. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
One of the keys to securing a win.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Eaton is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner has it. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting,
well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. In now, Chris Bryant. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Sanchez pauses. Here's the first pitch to first. And Adams will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Digging in, Trey Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still down. Here's Javier Baez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Javier.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Wilson.
And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Baez is on his way home. He'll score easily as they move on top 4-0.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Addison Russell. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
Batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This is line to left, and there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And that's through for a hit.
Now batting,
Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brian Dozier goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now
comes
batting.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Howie.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Joe Ross takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Dozier waits on it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand. Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
For Washington, number 1.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Wilmer Defoe goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Turner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The center
First
fielder,
pitch coming.
2,
here it is.
Adam Eaton.
Popped him up. Bryant is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the. Coda Glover enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Washington, number 30.
So striding in, Javier Baez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kendrick going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Suzuki over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Anthony Rendon takes his 3rd strikeout of the day.
Soto.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 2 gone. Here's Matt Adams now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Called strike 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Addison.
From the stretch.
Russell.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. 1 run is scored. Hayward scores. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0. And he's back into second here safely.
First baseman, number 44.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now
when you mess with the ball, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The batter,
at the plate, Javier Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bryant.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Howie.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300.
Russell.
Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Schwarber isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Ball's there and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Ryan Zimmerman is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
The batter,
I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. In now is Adam Eaton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the...
The catch is made, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. Chicago.